The following is a paid preview for a game seeking funding on Kickstarter. The product seen here is a work in progress and is subject to change during the duration of the project. Hi everyone, I'm Ferdinand the Garbage Stacker, and welcome to my Kickstarter preview to Treasure Temple from GK Game, the treasure-grabbing, backstabbing adventure card game. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a little deep dive into this temple, and I'll give my impressions at the end. Treasure Temple is a card game of getting the best treasures. To win the game, you need to collect 20 treasure points by moving treasure cards onto your trove. On a player's turn, they draw 2 adventure cards. Then they have 2 actions they can do on their turn. They can reveal a treasure card on the temple space or move a treasure down to a path. They can move from path to temple space and from path to path. If a treasure card is on a space, you can't move another treasure card on it. You can move a treasure from your path to your trove, but not to anyone else's. You get the points listed in the card and do the effects of it, sometimes good and sometimes bad. As an action, you can play adventure cards. These let you do all sorts of things in the game, like discarding cards from your opponent's hand and stealing their treasure. You can even play path cards onto the board that might change how treasure cards are moved. You also get these character cards as well, each with their own unique powers. The game keeps going on with each player taking their turns. The player with 20 coins first becomes the winner of the game. And so that was my quick overview of the game, and so let's hear my thoughts and my impressions of Treasure Temple. First of all, it's a game that's going to be super simple and easy. All you have to do in your turn is you draw a card and you get to do 2 actions. You can either move a treasure card from the pathway closer to you or closer to another person that you want to give that you don't really like. You can play adventure cards, very chaotic. You can ambush people not on your turn. You could also use your player's ability that can change the game just a little bit. So super simple, something that's going to be good for gamers, for something that's going to be a quick game, something that's fairly light, and something that doesn't have a lot of rules in it, so you can get this game going. I think the best part of the game is, as I mentioned before, just moving the treasure. So you're going to flip that card up, you're going to look at the treasure, it's like, do I want this treasure? It's going to be bad for me, it's going to be good for me, or it's not worth it enough, so you're just going to push another path. And it's interesting though, because you can flip another treasure that'll block the path of the treasure you put in there, so people can't move off the treasure. You may have to move the treasure somewhere else and move the treasure back in there. So it's about juggling these pieces until you want to pull in that treasure and grab the points in there. And lastly, I want to talk about the adventure cards. Now, adventure cards are the craziest thing in the game. If you love Take That, if you like a lot of chaos in the game, this is a perfect game for you. You're going to play, there's ambush cards. Well, you can play off a player's turn to just give them that wacky surprise. There's also path cards. I really like the path cards. You play path cards into a certain path, and you can either play like the secret tunnel, where players can move treasures from a different path to that path in there, so you can get the treasures a little better. There's also a guardian, which lets you prevent players from grabbing your money. Also, hoarding cards in this game is a big no-no. I learned my lesson. You can try to hold cards, trying to play them as much as you want on your turn. Well, you only play it as an action in its turn. But if you keep holding cards, you don't play them, it might turn back on you, because players can play other cards that can either discard your whole hand and losing all your strategy, or even playing cards that you have to give up some of your treasure coins, and you lose a bunch of coins that way. And so that was my Kickstarter preview, and so that was my quick impressions of Treasure Temple. So go ahead and check this out. This is the game that's going to be on Kickstarter right now, and I have a link in the description below that you can check out and see if this is something that you like to support. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Ferdinand the Garbage Stacker, and as always, remember to keep on stacking games. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos on board and card games. This is the Cardboard Stacker, and remember to keep on stacking games.